Guys, this show right here is giving me everything I needed. Is giving me everything I didn't know I needed, but I accept. House on Fire is, so far, I am loving it. It is a reality show based around the house of Miyake Mugler. It's a ballroom house, and it's a reality show that follows, I think, about 9 or so of some of the house's members, set in New York. If you have watched Pose, obviously we don't have Pose anymore, but if you've watched Pose, it's like Pose, but the reality show version. That's like the closest thing I can kind of compare it to in terms of like ballroom house dynamics, getting ready for balls, conflict within the house, X, Y, and Z. This is just giving me everything, guys. I have not been excited about a show like this in a really, really long time. It's on Wow Presents Plus. I don't subscribe to, all these like hey you and stuff like that. I usually don't just subscribe to them because I ain't rich like that. But I had to download it. It was only like £4 a month. I think the subscription's about less than £5 a month. To subscribe to watch the show, and the first episode is actually on YouTube for free. You can watch that for free, and then the other episodes are on Wow Presents Plus. I am getting my life. I just want to quickly kind of go through all of like the cast, and kind of give my opinion on the season so far. So I watched season one, episode 5 this morning while I was working from home. So I am just going to kind of just give a little bit of my thoughts on each person. First off, we have Chanel. Okay, Chanel. Guys, oh, I love her. She's my favorite. She is my favorite. She is so beautiful. She's got a bubbly personality. She walks big girl face, beautiful face, lovely skin. She just seems like a nice girl. I just want to be her friend. That is what I'm getting from Chanel. Honestly, definitely one of my favorites on the show. Next up, we have AJ. Now, AJ is a bit messy, but I am thoroughly entertained by him. I think he's messy, but he's not like a liar. I just say everything he said, the people he hasn't lied. I'm just saying he hasn't lied. But he's really entertaining. He is a prospect for the house of Miyake Mugler. So he's not in the house yet, but he wants to be in the house. So he's like, I guess they're kind of prepping him. So it's kind of the storyline so far it's been a bit shaky. It's been a bit rocky. But I like AJ. Say what you can call him, messy, whatever you want. We need a bit of mess. AJ, I'm here for the mess. I'm here for you, boo. Lolita Leopard. I remember Lolita. First time I saw her was on Legendary season 1 when she was one of the villains, and she got Michaela's cape when she pulled it back, and I was like, who's this? And then I went on her social media, and then I just saw that she just seems so, the way she dressed, expressed herself, the way she performs and stuff. I was like, ooh. And that song that she did in episode 5 today with Chanel, she's really talented. Like, there's just something about her. She's another one like Chanel that you just kind of want to be their friend. She just seems like a really nice girl. Beautiful as well. I saw her women's performance at the Latex Ball the other day. I watched clips online, and she came second, I believe. She looked great. She's great. I wish you all the success. Exotic, he is the house mother of Miyake Mugler. He is probably one of the most beautiful people I've ever seen in my life. His face, he walks face. His face is stunning. I mean, no, this is not to be disrespectful, but do you know there's types of faces that you just want to sit on? Sorry. But I mean, do you know when people are that attractive, you just want to, oh, like, he is beautiful. His body, are you what? Guys, yeah, I've got a lot of time. And he seems like a really good house parent as well. Like, he's the overall mother of House of Miyake Mugler. So there's how in ballroom there's houses that that have, and each house, just like your, you know, your own house, you have a mother and father and brothers and sisters and stuff, and he's the overall mother of the house, and he looks, he's just so, ugh, so good looking. Lena, or Lena, I think it's Lena, not Lena, sorry, Lena. She is another beautiful woman. She is a supermodel. Yeah, supermodel, not just model, she's a supermodel. Messy. It kind of gives me, oh, I want to be in the house, but I don't want to do the work. That's what it's kind of giving me. That's what it gives off. But you know, I guess when you look that good and you're that fab. I saw her walk one ball. I can't remember what ball it was. But I was just like, who is this? Like, her face is just stunning. And then on the show as well, very beautiful. But yeah, she's messy as well. Messy boots, but we need mess in the show. Just like AJ's messy, Lena's messy in her own way as well. Then we have Father Yusuf. Yusuf is the overall father of the house. So, and he's also Rihanna's hairstylist. So you know he can do hair because Rihanna's hair always stays on point. When I get my coins together and I can afford it, I want you to do my hair, Father Yusuf, because I mean, yeah. And I love like jewelry, people with statement jewelry and stuff, and his rings and his necklaces. He's just fab, guys. He's just fabulous. Brooklyn is the baby of Miyake Mugler. She was also on Legendary. She won. Oh my! So did I forgot. Lolita was also on Legendary in the Kiki house of Juicy Couture. She also won season 3. Yeah, season 3. And she reminds me of myself when I was 19. Very combative and defensive. But she's super talented. Super talented. There's one ball she walked in, I think it was Paris, and she was wearing green, and she did like one leg kick over and then went into a dip, and I said, girl, she's everything, honestly. And she's only, well, in the show she's 19, but I think now she's probably about 21, 22, and she can dance like that. Fabulous. Roz, he is really handsome. But is everyone in Miyake like handsome and good looking? Because Roz is very beautiful, and he's got like a fiery side of him. I like when he's in the scene. And he wasn't really in episode 4, but he was in episode 5. I really like him. Yeah, I really like Roz. And last but not least, we have Tati. I saw Tati first in, was it My House? There's a show on Vice called My House, and there was she was in My House, and then she won Legendary season 2 with Miyake Mugler. I forgot to say Miyake Mugler won Legendary, which was a competition dance show that is no longer anymore, but you know, we've got Tati here. She's also fiery as well. She's also fiery, but she's also an amazing dancer, amazing voguer as well. Very beautiful as well. You know, guys, everyone in this show is just fab in their own way. I just wanted to highlight that. Guys, I want season 2. Okay, I want a season 2. I also want it to be a franchise type of show where we have a house on fire showing different houses, because I think this has the potential, because all these housewife shows and stuff like that, I think we're coming to the end of that. We need new fresh type of shows like this, and it showcases, you know, queer people in a way that is funny. It is great, guys. I just love this show. I really love this show, and I'm not just saying that. No one is paying me to say this. I'm all the way in London. These people do not know who I am, but I just want to say, please guys, be watching the show. First episode is on YouTube for free, so if you just want a taster to see if you want, you know. But yeah, guys,